Many different agricultural companies struggle to forecast the amount of produce that they'll make. Things like climate, weather, disease, the vagaries of production create a whole lot of uncertainty in what they're going to produce. So our goal in this project is to be able to reduce that uncertainty by using artificial intelligence and data analytic methods that enable us to quantify that yield in a much more certain way than they've been able to do in the past. The IoT sensors are extracting really fine-scale information about what's going on, so soil moisture or weather variables like temperature and rainfall and relative humidity and so forth. That gives us a much better handle on what those plants are actually experiencing. All of this goes into this melting pot of data analytics using artificial intelligence and enables us to forecast or predict whatever it is we want, really. And in this case, it's yield or the timing of that yield. We have an iterative framework whereby we regularly update the growers. That enables us to test assumptions that we've made about the way in which their businesses work, but it also enables us to get clarity around expectations of the end user to make sure that the outcomes of the work that we're doing is readily able to be adopted within their organisations to lead to success.
The exposure to customers really fine-tunes the relevance of what you're doing. We've got customers who are super excited about what we're trying to solve. It's problems that they're struggling with and that they're spending a lot of money on, and that actually there's an opportunity cost in their business that we're trying to solve for them. So they're very motivated to help us, and I think that's fantastic because we've actually changed the way we think about the problem. We've actually learned so much from them about what really matters.
So one of the really interesting things as part of the project has been sort of showing data back to the growers and with different views. And it was interesting because when we came to them, we had ideas of what we thought might be important and the views that they would like to see and the data they'd be interested in seeing. But then they came back with us with what they thought was important and what might be driving some of the changes and some of the sort of responses we're seeing in the data.
Based on the very last meeting with the farmers, we find our definition of the harvesting event is somehow different from their definition, and we adjust that for our data aggregation, and then we get improve on our model performance. The most favorite part of this project is touching with the true industry of data science. Previously, my experience is mainly for the research. It's not totally different, but let's say 80% different. Here we are focusing more for the true farmers, what their needs, and how can we improve our data science for their requirements.
You know, very rapidly, I mean, the project hasn't even been running a year yet, and we've already seen lots of progress and lots of outcomes already coming from our work, and that is a really nice change of pace.
This project exemplifies the wonderful outcomes when you have alignment of values and practice. The incorporation of a research team with an industry partner, the co-design of the fundamental questions, the agile approach to project delivery is guaranteed to ensure a direct pathway to impact and fast impact.